Hello, my name is Jatise Adams, and I am doing a persuasive speech from my Speech 1321 class. You can see my audience. Okay, this persuasive speech, I'll be talking about going to get tested. As we know in America, sexually transmitted diseases are at an all-time high. And whether we want to admit it or not, the world of sexually transmitted diseases are spreading rapidly. There is a professor named Thomas Giordano. He is an associate professor of the chief of infectious disease at Baylor College of Medicine, and he is also the director of the Harris Health System's of diseases in Houston, Texas, which is one of the largest HIV clinics in the United States. He has did a lot of research, and in the reports, which are recent reports of 2017, he came to find that the masses of STDs have multiplied from as little as 200,000 to 2.3 million cases of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis, which obviously should be very scary to us. Unfortunately, the majority of people that are actually affected by this are young girls. The age group ranges from 15 to 24, which is very scary because we have to think about our young teens and think about our young adults that's actually going to be producing babies and things of that nature. This could actually make them very sterile. In the cases that have been found, they found that chlamydia is the highest rated STD that is out there. They have found that the report from 2016, like I said, that showed 200,000 cases have multiplied within a year to 2.3 million, which is obviously very scary. So I don't understand what's been going on lately in schools. I have been out of public school for over 10 years now, and I know that we didn't have much sex education taught. But obviously there needs to be more sex education talk inside of the schooling, because safe sex has not been practiced enough, being that the girls that have been affected are so young. I do believe that in order to make this better, we need to take responsibility as ourselves to be more protective, make sure that we're doing safe sex, that we're actually being abstinent when we're not married, doing any type of sex before marriage. That's another way to prevent it if you're in any type of religious beliefs. As well as we need to make sure that as parents and as teachers and mentors that we are talking to our teens about protecting themselves and having safe sex to try to prevent spreading of STDs. Unfortunately, Houston has one of the leading cases, not only chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis, there is also herpes, which is affecting almost 1 in every 3 people. So we want to make sure that we are doing what we need to do to talk about having safe sex. Make sure you're going out there, you're getting tested. Obviously, it's very important, not only for your health, but for our generation. Routine testing is going to be very important. We want to make sure that we're sending our teens to the doctors. We want to make sure that we're sending ourselves to the doctors, that we're being responsible adults. And if you do want to have sex, that you're being safe at it and you're actually practicing safe sex and being self-discipline. We want to make sure that we're using condoms. There was a girl group that was out named TLC, and they were actually advocates of spreading the word about using condoms. That was something back in the early 90s that we don't really have today. These days, all they're talking about is shaking their butts in the club, doing hot girl Megan Thee Stallion said, we having a hot girl summer, which was basically advocating little girls to go out there and be promiscuous. And that's not what we want to promote. We want to promote them to have safe sex. I also just want to say be responsible. I cannot stress that enough. Just be responsible, use condoms, get tested, and be safe. I love you if you don't love yourself. And I want to thank you for listening to my persuasive speech on getting tested. Please view my audience.
Again.
Thank you for your time.